within weeks of their surrender, we had Ambrose tells the story of the baseball. Did I tell you guys that? And the thing about the Japanese too is when the emperor said, "Let them in,"
Yeah,
they
respected it.
There was no guerrilla war. There was not a shot
completely
fired.
subservient.
Right, amazing.
Yep.
Just amazing. So they went in, and this kid, an American soldier, is bored to death. And the next day he comes on his patrol for 8 hours, whatever. And he's got a baseball and a glove, and he's just throwing it up against a wall and catching it, and so on. And he spies all these kids peeking around the corner, watching him, and he invites them in, and he ends up playing catch, and then he ends up setting up bases. He ends up calling friends of his. The next day, the military, there's like 10 or 15 U.S. soldiers and 20, 30 Japanese kids. And they're playing baseball in this burned out area of Tokyo. Imagine that.
Yeah.
That's not happening in the Soviet Union, in Germany. That's not happening in occupied anywhere else, not even the British.
Yeah.
This is happening in Tokyo. There was no government issued, hey, men, make friends with there was none of that. It's simply just an American kid showing these kids baseball, nothing more. And we brought food, and we brought supplies, because we knew we didn't want them to fall to communism, but it was also the right thing to do. And this country has always done that. Yes, killing civilians, we can, that's a debatable and a relative moral topic. But when the war is over, this country has done more and more around the world throughout all of its history, really modern history, certainly 20th century history of aiding since the Marshall Plan. Look at the Marshall Plan. Yeah, it was rope-a-dope against Stalin. Yeah, we got him to, but we really did feed.
Yeah. And
we really did shelter.
We rebuild it.
And rebuild.
That's what it was.
Right, and we did that with Japan. We did that with South Korea. And we've had aid to Africa. We've aid all over the world. This is a very generous nation. It's a very prosperous nation, but it's a very generous nation too. And again, very imperfect. But if you're looking at where else in the world, in all of history, has done this, tell me another nation in all of history. Go back. Rome, the Roman Empire?
No.
Don't think so. No. Alexander the Great? No.
Yeah.
It just didn't.
Nobody's
Nobody's done that.
Yeah.
So, and